Alright, so this is Xiaomi Mi-A2 model. As you can see, the screen completely shuttered. So today in this video we're going to replace it. By the way, I got the replacement part from all the way from China. It cost about £30. Okay, and also they send some sort of tools to do that. But believe me, those are useless. So let's start it. So first of all, you need to check if you do have the right model, because Xiaomi, Redmi, they always have problem with the model. Sometimes you're going to see the same model number, but the connector sign is completely different. Okay. So make sure you do have the right one. As you can see, this one shows A2. Okay. So this LCD replacement comes without any frame. So what we have to do, we're not going to change the complete unit. As you can see, there is no frame with it, so you're going to keep the old frame from the old LCD. Alright, so first of all, we're going to take this out by removing two screws from the front. Okay, and before I forget, I want to take out the SIM tray in case if I have to pull the motherboard out. Okay, for safety reason, always take the SIM tray out for any model. So I used the iPhone 2 screw remover screwdriver. Okay, and this screwdriver did work. Which one does work for iPhone? It does work for this phone as well. Now let me show you why those tools are useless. I tried both of them, but none of them did work to open up the screw. So it was a failure. Instead of that, I used my iPhone screwdriver and the two screw came off easily. Let's check. No. I tried both of them. Now let's try the iPhone one. It should be fine. It's coming out easily. Alright, so I kept those separate because those screws from the different phone. So always make sure your surface is clean while you do this sort of replacement or repair. So now I'm going to take a flat opening tool and gently spudger it, because I don't want to break the actual frame because I need it. So at this point, we're going to take out three screws, which one secure the actual LCD connector, battery connector, and other connectors as well. So let's take this out by using any sort of Phillips screwdriver. And first thing, we're going to disconnect the battery and then the actual LCD. But there is no charge anyway, so it's all fine. Okay. And now the first job is to test your replacement LCD. Imagine you have a replacement screen from China, and then you fixed everything, you put the glue, everything has done, but when you turn on, you found that some part of the touch panel is not working, or the picture quality does have problem, or might be dead pixel or something. Then all the time would be completely waste, and you can't have the replacement because you use the actual replacement. So this one does have 0%. The light comes on, which is fine, but it shows battery is charging. Okay, so I have to charge it first, and I'm going to test. Without testing, I don't want to put any screen because those are not genuine screen and I don't trust them at all. So I need to make sure the quality is fine and there is no compromisation. Alright, so the phone already charged up to 94% and I'm turning on now, and let's check. I don't have the pin number because this is not mine, and I'm going to test by dialing random numbers and checking the brightness. This is very important because this sort of copy screen sometimes does have issues with the brightness. So as you can see, the brightness is working, and I dialed every single number. It seems there is no issue, and this is 100% passed the quality test. Now I'm going to switch this off. Okay, and at the same time, what I'm going to do, I'm going to warm up this LCD panel to separate the actual frame from the LCD. So in that way, I can just put it back easily. Either you can use that one, or you can use any sort of hair dryer to make it hot to separate the actual LCD from the frame panel. So I left it at 96 degree about 5 minutes. Now I can feel this is hot enough. If you do have hair dryer, make sure you blow the hot here. Keep the safety distance and try to feel it. Okay, so caution, sometimes might be this is too hot, so be very careful when you handle it. Make sure you do wear the gloves. That is always best to have the safety. Now I'm going to take a flat opening tool and spudger it, and it should come out. I tried from the side way, that is much more thinner and easy to get access before you peel it. And the top and bottom I tried at the last. The reason is there is a thick side which is attached with the glue. Okay, so one by one, let's do it that way, and we're just gonna take this off. But the head part, I found they used some sort of strong adhesive, so I had to play with it a little bit. And as you can see, the screen is cracked, so if I push too hard, all the chunk is going to come out, and that could be dangerous for your eyes. Okay, if you do have safety goggle, would be better. Alright, so at this point, what you have to do, very carefully, we need to clean the actual frame. Let me tell you what happened from my experience. I found many times many people try to replace their screen their own, and end of the day failure because they had an issue. The glue was not functioning properly, and the touch panel was not functioning properly. The reason behind it, I found the actual the frame, or they didn't clean the actual frame properly. Let me tell you the differences. You know, the iPhone screen, they don't need any sort of adhesive because those are kind of click type and the screw type. But most of the Android phone, regardless Samsung, Motorola, Redmi, Huawei, all of them, most of the LCD comes without the frame. So which one comes without the frame? You must need to apply it, otherwise double-sided tape or the liquid adhesive. Okay, so what happens is when you put the liquid adhesive, or let's say any sort of double-sided tape, then what happens if you don't clean the actual surface properly, the leftover dirt, silicone, everything, it doesn't make a strong bond. So time to time what happens is the replacement screen would be kind of flimsy, and you're gonna have tapping issues and stuff like that. So as you can see right now, I'm using some sort of special kind of wipes, which one comes with 99.99% rubbing alcohol. You don't have to buy that. If you have any sort of surgical, let's say spirit or rubbing alcohol, should be fine. Okay, that's the only liquid that I do use to clean it. Okay, now I can see this is completely clean, so I'm going to take this out, apply some sort of double-sided tape to have extra strong bond, and also I'm going to use T800 liquid glue. This is the thin foam one. Some of them you can find much more thicker, and also the supplied double-sided tape. So I'm not going to use all of them. I'm going to use a couple of them on the left hand side and on the right hand side, as you can see back of the screen, just to have extra bond. And then on the frame surrounding, I'm going to put the adhesive. We'll put it together, we'll give it a final test, and hopefully everything should be fine. So enjoy the rest of the video. If you do have any question, don't forget to leave it in the comment section. I really do enjoy to reply any sort of comment if I do know the answers. Alright guys, and if you have question how much it was, as I said, it's about 30 pounds, but this is not 100% genuine one. So finally I can see the touch panel is working fine. I checked the brightness as well. That is also functioning normally. So that's all done. Thanks for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.